From a drug addict behaving like she's right in the middle of an exorcism,
make sure you're watching your race foot, keep your arms on your side,
to a college footballer breaking down in tears after getting busted.
I have almost a pound.
Sir. These drug addicts thought they could fool the cops, but boy were they wrong.
Disclaimer: all content in this video is for general educational purposes only.
A couple of officers were dispatched to a fast food place after a suspicious vehicle was reported to have been in a parking lot for a while. They arrived to find a woman on the scene, and it's safe to say that she was not in her right mind.
Hold on, turn the car off.
I did. It's been off though.
Can you hop out of the car, please?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
We're in the drive-thru.
Get something to eat, and the guys started smoking.
Just put the call through. It's clear. So what happened? Where do you guys come from?
Margin Noble.
You drove over here?
Yeah, we live in Shorewood. And it was fine. We bought it literally a week ago.
Okay.
The police ask her what's going on, but her responses are a little weird.
So who was driving?
He was.
Well, yeah.
Well, you were in the driver's seat when I got here, right?
No, yeah,
Yeah,
but I was
he-
getting the stuff back
he
in the
was
trunk.
opening the trunk and everything.
Like the guy said, I don't know who the driver was, like you said, if we need to, we're going to need an Uber.
He's like, this has happened before. I worked with cars, blah, blah, blah.
My mom literally just bought this car, and now she's in the hospital, you know what I mean? So.
She's jittery and fidgeting, and she probably doesn't even know she's doing it because of all the drugs that she's on.
You guys got IDs on you?
Yeah. No, I have a driver's license.
Yeah, I don't have mine right now, but, you know.
That's when one of the officers lets her know that he suspects her of being under the influence.
You got anything legal in your purse? No. I'm going to take a look.
I don't see why you would have to.
Well, because you're acting like you're under the influence. When I got here, the car's running, you're in the driver's seat, right?
Right.
Your pupils are extremely constricted, and you're acting very erratically.
The woman keeps denying that she's under the influence, but surprisingly consents to some field tests.
Are you okay with doing some tests to make sure you're good to drive?
Absolutely.
When I got here, you were in the driver's seat.
Absolutely, but I won't be able to drive.
Why can't you?
I mean, I can if I need to, but...
Well, when I got here, I mean, you're in the driver's seat, car's running, you know, so...
Can I put this out and bring my fingers?
Yeah, put it out.
I just want to get a littering ticket.
You won't get a littering ticket. All right, step over here for me.
The officer then starts performing these tests, and as expected, she can barely keep up. Seeing the results, the officer gives her one last chance to come clean.
See, your pupils are extremely small.
Okay.
There has to be a reason for that. So do you want to just be honest about what you're taking?
I'm not taking anything. I don't know if it said I was wearing sunglasses.
No.
Possibly.
All right.
While the officer explains the rules of the next test, the woman starts zoning out completely, and her weird behavior continues all over again.
You have to keep your head steady and try to cross your eyes. Remember to keep your eyes focused on the pen as it moves towards your nose, or my finger. I will not actually touch your nose. All you gotta do is follow my finger, okay? Do you understand that?
So start off normal, right? And then they'll cross as I follow you. Okay.
The officer is shocked to see how she doesn't even realize her behavior is not okay.
I do okay?
I mean, do you see how you're acting right now? It's not normal.
I'm not. Because I'm standing like this?
No, just the way you're like consistently moving and acting.
I was just going to ask you if I did okay. I never took a test like that before.
No, it looks to me like you're tweaking. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm tweaking?
Yeah, that's the way you're acting.
The second test is about to begin, and she won't stop acting this way.
See that feet there, arms on your side? Take your right foot and put it in front of your left foot, the heel of your right foot against the toe of your left foot.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Take your right foot, put it in front of your left foot with the heel of your right foot against the toe of your left foot like this.
Got a canine on the way.
Alright, put your hands on your side.
And things only get weirder once the test actually starts. It's like her body isn't fully in her control anymore. So, the officer has no choice but to take the test all over again. But the lady just can't seem to follow any instructions.
Make sure you're watching your race foot. Keep your arms on your side. and keep both legs straight. You understand the instructions? All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to tell you when to begin, all right? Okay, you want to take your sandals off and do it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and take them off.
Thank you.
Do you remember all the instructions?
Yes.
Okay. You can begin.
1001, 1002, 1003.
The officer once again asks her to come clean about her substance abuse, though, but she doesn't want to admit any of it.
What were you using?
June 6th, actually.
What were you using? What?
Yeah.
And that was the last time you used it?
Yeah.
You want to put your sandals back on?
Yes, please.
But clearly, her behavior says otherwise, which is why the officer has to resort to extreme measures.
Well, you're under arrest. You're under arrest for DUI. See your hand?
Then, a quick search of the lady's bag reveals a bunch of illegal substances, which is more than enough for her to be incriminated.
He said there's perks and everything.
She said
He's got some He's still claiming.
So he said that she took perks?
By the end of it, the woman is an absolute mess.
Stand right by this tire right here.
Okay, would you mind putting my strap up?
Yes.
Thank you.
Right over here.
She's then charged with aggravated DUI. But if you thought that was as wild as it gets, wait till you look at this young boy who begged the cops to save his career.
I'm an early freshman. I played football at Alabama and
But before that, in January of 2023, this 35-year-old woman was arrested for possession of Xanax.
Hi, you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
What's going on, guys?
Nothing.
I just got off work.
I just want to go back to I want to go to bed, and that's it. That's it.
What was your name?
Ashley Thomas.
Ashley Thomas.
But what's surprising is that this was her fourth run-in with the law in a single week. When the officers approached her, she starts telling a story that doesn't make a lot of sense. Probably because she's on too much Xanax.
He came in, and the bartender, who favors me but doesn't like him, gave him a free drink. But then she started talking about him, and then it was still like favoring him. I was like, okay, whatever. I said nothing. And then some girl I don't even know came out of nowhere, grabbed me by my neck, threw me up against the wall like some fat bitch. She had to be 250 at least. But like, that's okay, right?
No, absolutely not.
At one point, she starts having a full-on mental breakdown. Which is when the officers realize she might be on something.
Ashley, I'm gonna take you to the ground.
No!
Stop.
Give me your hands. Stop resisting.
No,
Give me your hands. Stop resisting. Give me your hands. Stop resisting.
Why? Because he's a
Because I just
I did not slip. Did I slap you in your
I
face?
watched it.
Yeah, okay. Bye. Everything I pay for, bye! Leave me alone!
She was accused of slapping two officers while they were trying to help her, hence the arrest.
Okay, Ashley, right? Because I've been strangled and I've had black eyes. You guys did on it, right? You!
Get in the car, Ashley.
Thanks a lot!
You did it to yourself.
No!
Her erratic behavior doesn't even stop once she's put in the police car.
Stop! Don't
Stop!
If you ever...
Ashley! Stop! You're going to break the window, and that's a felony. So stop.
When she's taken to the hospital, she refuses to step out of the car.
Please step out of the car, Ashley. Come on.
Please, can I just not be here? I don't need to be here. I don't need this. This is not fair. Where's my purse?
I've got your purse.
Where's my purse?
I've got your purse.
I want to go home. I want to be... Everybody!
She keeps throwing herself to the ground so the officers can't take her.
Yeah. No, get him out of my face. Wait, where's the body cam at? Where's the body cam at?
I believe that strategy is called turtling. The officers eventually have to restrain her.
Really? Is this a tit for tat?
right now.
It
Doing it
hurts.
right now.
Sit up for a second.
What's wrong with you?
Because she refuses to tell the truth, Ashley has to be tested for drugs by a medical team. Even then, she continues to wreak havoc.
So ask them. Go ask them.
Sit down.
No. Do me a favor and go ask them. They're
Sit
sitting
down.
asses.
Sit down.
No, I'm not going to. Don't talk
Do
to
you
me.
want me to put you back in cuffs?
No, and I don't want you to, and you're not going to.
Back off.
No, and don't touch me.
Back off.
And don't touch me.
Don't put your hands in my
Don't-
face.
You just touched my. You
Back
just
off.
touched me. You just touched me. I want to know why I'm standing here waiting for what? What result? She just
What?
touched me first. Okay, so can
you
you
got
go
my
ask?
face.
No, I didn't. I stood right here and I said I want to know what I'm waiting for.
You're waiting on the blood results.
I'm not Amber. I'm Ashley. So what? What?
Listen.
I want to go.
The officer tries to explain that they're waiting for her labs to come back, but nothing seems to make any sense to Ashley.
And that's fine. And I'm not dying. So let me go.
So here's my opinion. Wouldn't you rather sit in this comfy bed than go to jail and sit in a
I'm gonna go to jail
cell?
regardless. Let me get it over with, please, and I'll bond out. Like I don't care.
Okay.
Please take me.
Again.
That's when she starts throwing full-blown insults at the officer.
First, right now. Don't touch me. Don't touch me again. I want to leave, and don't touch me again before I jack you in the face. You're not being very fair. If you put your hands on me, I have every right to put my hands on you. Don't touch me and think I ain't gonna touch your back. That's weird as fuck.
Are you threatening a public official?
I'm not threatening you. You just
You want me to
touched
charge
me.
you with a felony?
No, I don't. You touched me. Why do you think I can't touch
Because
you?
you're trying to leave.
I want my purse, and my purse has my personal possessions in it.
I'm discharging you. Okay.
Can you please? Thank you.
So you
Thank you.
Let me get your paperwork.
Greatest
That's
person ever. Thank you.
That's it.
Yep.
The officer is then left with no choice but to cuff her. After she's tested positive for drugs, big surprise, she's taken to the prison.
Illinois statute, where you're being charged, there's no bond, it has to be set by a judge.
Like what? For why? For what? Like what?
Domestic battery is no bond.
What? Because I smacked him in the face because he deserved it? Whoa.
She continues to argue with the cops, attempting to convince them to let her go.
So how is that true though? Because I know a lot of that can get like pulled over with $10,000 worth of cocaine and they're like, okay, I got out on an I-bond or whatever the fuck.
When you call your lawyer, he will tell you.
No, I'm gonna get out now.
Then she starts fighting the officers for her phone.
They want my purse, they want everything in it, and it doesn't give you permission. Here, I'm calling them now. No. Then give me my mommy. You're right.
Can you stop?
No, you.
Stop.
What?
Put the phone
Don't
back.
touch
Put the
me.
phone back.
Why would you touch me?
You're fucking done. Stop. Stop. Give me your arm. Give me your arm. Give me your arm.
She ends up punching a cop right in his face.
And now you just fracked it. Now she kicked me too.
Because you took me down. Get the
In the face.
Get away from me!
You don't just go punching cops in the face.
I just touched you.
Just slap me in the face.
And you touched me. You retarded.
Want her up?
No,
Yep,
I can
keep
get
going.
myself. I can get myself up. I don't need help. If you ever touch me again, if you touch me again, I'm going to hurt you.
Ashley was then charged with 2 counts of unlawful possession of a controlled substance and 2 counts of resisting an officer. While this next boy didn't really harm anyone like Ashley did, he did end up ruining his own career after trying to run away from the cops.
I'm normally a pretty decent judge of character. This isn't you, right? I swear,
Meet University of Alabama freshman football player Tony Mitchell, who's being stopped for allegedly fleeing police at 141 miles per hour on March 15th. But when he was pulled over, Tony denies the escape attempt.
You didn't just run from me on Highway 79? Okay.
I don't even know where it's in there. Like I said, I'm over it.
I got you, man.
The footage then shows the officer asking Mitchell to place his keys on top of the car.
You have a key fob to the car? Yeah. The keys to the car, yeah. Yeah. Just do me a favor. If you don't mind, just put them on top of your roof so the ignition can't feel it.
What you want?
Just set them on top of your roof. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. So the ignition won't pick up on it.
That's when the officer smells a whole bunch of marijuana.
Do you have your medical marijuana card? Do you have a medical marijuana card? Because I smell marijuana coming from the vehicle. Okay. So do you have marijuana? Because I smell it. Are you having a hard time understanding what I'm saying? Why does
I didn't know why you was asking me did I have a card.
Yeah, because in Florida they do medical marijuana cards, but in Alabama they don't. It's just something I have to ask. Okay? Because I smell marijuana coming from the vehicle. All right. So here's the deal. As long as you're honest with me, I'm going to work with you. Okay. But if you're going to lie to me, I have the right to do a probable cause search right now. Okay. And I do believe you are the vehicle that just ran from us. All right.
I didn't.
While denying it for the longest time, Mitchell finally cops to it.
All right, man. So where's the weed at? Now's a chance to be honest with me, partner. Okay.
I didn't run from you, sir, because...
Are you sure about that? Because there was two of us there when you passed that church. All right. Just do me a favor, step out.
Mitchell is then asked to step out of the car for the officers to conduct a search.
Okay, all right. Step back here to the front of my car. All right, you ain't got nothing on you? All right, just put your hands right here for me. I just want to make sure. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, man. Well, just do me a favor right now. You're not under arrest. You are going to be detained. Put your hands behind your back for me. Back corner.
Throughout the search, the officers come up with way more marijuana than Tony admitted to.
Okay, that's more weed. How much weed y'all got? How much more weed y'all got? Am I gonna find anything else?
Yeah, but...
Okay. How much weed is that? 100 grams. 100 grams? Okay. Y'all have any firearms?
Yes, sir.
Where?
It's on the side.
It's on the side. Do you have a concealed weapons permit?
It's not mine.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit, partner? Do you have a concealed weapons permit? Where is it? In your wallet? Where's the firearm?
It's on this side.
The driver's side? Your side?
Officers discovered 226 grams of marijuana, half a pound of weed, a loaded gun, and $7,000 in cash in the vehicle. So, of course, Mitchell and his passenger are both detained, and that leads to a total breakdown.
You ain't under arrest right now. I'm just going to talk to you, okay? Hey, it's going to be okay. Listen.
No, I love you, bro.
You're just detained, okay? Just put them back to your car separate. I just got to read this to you. It's just our policy because you are in handcuffs, okay? Then the lieutenant here will answer any questions you may have, all right? All right, you do have the right to remain silent. If you choose to give up that right, anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney with you prior to, during, or after answering any questions.
The defensive back tearfully pleaded with deputies while in custody, saying that the drugs weren't his.
I really can't even talk right now because, and you don't have to talk, man. I'm sorry. None of that stuff is odd. I swear, I heard you say your buddy earlier that you couldn't call your daddy. All right, listen, I'm a daddy too. I'm going to tell you can call him. He might be mad at you, but you can call him.
Do this, sir. That is fun. I'm an early freshman. I played football in Alabama, and I know
play football for the University of Alabama.
Yes, sir. I know what I got at risk, sir. I didn't have none of that stuff on me, sir.
You think that other boy's actually gonna step up and say what's his?
He knows it's his.
Yeah, I know that's his gun too. I could tell because you didn't know what it was. The look on his face when you said gun told me you didn't know there was a gun in that car.
He then lets the officers know that running from the cops was his passenger's idea, and Mitchell was just scared.
That Hellcat.
I ain't never drove that car that fast.
Hellcat, actually. It's not?
It's a scat.
Oh, is it? Okay. I thought it, because, man, I could hear you whenever I turned around, you gunned it.
It's just that.
Yeah. Well, man, I ain't going to charge you with pleading the loot or anything like that, okay? I appreciate your car either. Yeah. I will have to. I might possibly have to tow it, but I ain't going to seize it, okay? But
you got to get towed.
It may. Yeah, we don't know. It may. But regardless, you're still going to be able to get it back. I'm not holding it.
But his friend tells a different story.
What about the marijuana that's in the vehicle? Is that yours or his?
I was just a passenger. I just got in the car with my clothes.
So you don't know nothing about the marijuana? What about the firearm?
I don't know who gun it is.
You don't know whose gun that is?
No, sir.
Okay, because he's saying it's not his.
It's not mine.
Okay, he's saying the marijuana's not his either.
It's not mine.
When officers report this information to Mitchell, he breaks down once again.
I'm not charging anything with the gun. He's catching the gun charge, but he's denying the marijuana.
Sir,
okay.
I swear on my life on everything.
There's nothing I can do on that, okay? Because it is a felony. I have no discretion over felonies. With the pills, that's possession of new drug. That's a misdemeanor. I can work with that, okay? But I cannot work with a felony.
Sir, please listen to me, sir. Please,
dude, I understand. Trust me, I get it. No. This is the last thing I wanted to do, okay?
No, sir, I can't, sir. I can't. I promise you, this is mine, sir. Like, I can't ruin my career, sir. I promise. I'm sorry.
All right, well, I understand, bud. Just sit tight. Let me talk to the lieutenant.
Eventually, both the boys are charged for possession of marijuana with intent to sell. Lewis was separately charged for carrying a firearm without a license, while Mitchell was suspended from the University of Alabama football team. Just like Mitchell, this next woman had no idea that this traffic stop was going to turn into her worst nightmare.
Me acaban de agarrar, estoy en Bush now, and I need to get to my kids. Estoy detenida.
On January 7th, 2020, Florida Highway Patrol conducted a window tint traffic stop on a vehicle driven by Elizabeth Espinosa.
Southbound 75. Driver, can you roll down your back window, please? Thank you. Hello, I'm Trooper Lewis. You have a license with you today? Okay.
She told the police that she was on her way back from a trip to Texas, where she had lost her driver's license. But that wasn't all. He pulled the lady out of the car for questioning.
We're on the grass, that way we're not too close to the roadway. And you said no issues with your license today, correct? Okay.
I do have a picture. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I'll look at it in just a minute. When did you lose your license?
I lost it like 2-3 days ago.
4 days ago. While you were out in Texas? All right. If I could have you wait right here, let me check your information, okay, ma'am? Thank you.
At the same time, the officer asks for his partners to do a vehicle check for drugs.
All right. I'm going to give you a warning notice on the window tint, okay? I'm going to issue.
And his suspicions are confirmed when the police canine is immediately drawn to Elizabeth's car.
You're not a medical marijuana patient, are you? Okay, all right. He's not trained in the odor of marijuana anyway, but this is something I have to ask you.
Yeah.
Any hemp products in the vehicle today?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, trained police canine is alerted to your vehicle, so we're going to need to check it just to make sure there's nothing in there that shouldn't be. Okay. You're not under arrest, but you are going to be detained. Detained means that you're not free to go right now. Okay? All right. Anything on you that might poke me, stick me, or hurt me in any way?
No.
But before the vehicle search, the officer needs to pat Elizabeth down.
Yeah, give me just a minute. Let me have you step up here, Miss Espinosa. Go ahead and put your hands behind your head. Behind your head. I'm going to pat you down using the back of my hand and in front of my camera here, okay? Can you spread your feet, please? Thank you.
He escorts her to the police car to make sure she doesn't interfere with the search, but Elizabeth insists that she needs to make a phone call.
Am I able to make that call, or
ma'am?
Am I able to make that call real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You can use your phone.
And the call pretty much incriminates her to the point of no return.
739. That subject to be detained.
Hey, can you let Maria know to go for my kids? I just got pulled over. Me acaban de agarrar. Aquí, me acaban de agarrar. Estoy en Bush now, and I need to get to my kids. Estoy detenida.
On the call, Espinosa made a number of statements in Spanish, which roughly translated to her alerting someone about the cops, saying that they were going to find something in the car. And True to her word, the police did find something in the car.
Hey, this is what's going on. There's some items in the vehicle that we need to take a little bit closer look at.
Okay.
And we need to inspect the vehicle a little bit further.
Okay.
But we need to put the vehicle up on a lift in order to do that. So there's a wrecker headed over this way.
Okay.
And there's his business is just right up here at the next exit just north of us.
Okay.
48. So you're just going to hang tight with me and we're going to follow your vehicle.
Okay.
Before that, they did find that she has a history of criminal charges.
Ms. Espinosa, have you ever been arrested, ma'am?
I got arrested back in 2013, yes.
In 2013?
Yes.
What was that for?
Aggravated assault.
Anything between then and now?
No. No.
After finding a whopping 26 pounds of cocaine in the car, the cops take Elizabeth's vehicle away for a more thorough search. At this point, she knows she's screwed.
Ms. Espinosa, you doing okay?
Yeah, could I get a water or something?
Water?
Yeah.
Yes. How's the temperature? Is it okay? Is it too warm?
It's a little too warm. Is there a bathroom I can use?
Yes, bear with me.
Okay.
Espinosa was federally prosecuted and was ultimately sentenced to 24 months in prison to be followed by a 36-month supervised release.